Brilliance Audio presents The People versus Democracy, Why Our Freedom is in Danger and How to Save It, by Yascha Mounk, performed by Timothy Andrés Pabon. Introduction. Losing Our Illusions. There are long decades in which history seems to slow to a crawl. Elections are won and lost, laws adopted and repealed, new stars born and legends carried to their graves, but for all the ordinary business of time passing, the lodestars of culture, society, and politics remain the same. Then there are those short years in which everything changes all at once. Political newcomers storm the stage, voters clamor for policies that were unthinkable until yesterday. The social tensions that had long simmered under the surface erupt into terrifying explosions. A system of government that had seemed immutable looks as though it might come apart. This is the kind of moment in which we now find ourselves. Until recently, liberal democracy reigned triumphant. For all its shortcomings, most citizens seemed deeply committed to their form of government. The economy was growing. Radical parties were insignificant. Political scientists thought that democracy in places like France or the United States had long ago been set in stone and would change little in the years to come. Politically speaking, it seemed the future would not be much different from the past. Then the future came, and turned out to be very different indeed. Citizens have long been disillusioned with politics. Now they have grown restless, angry, even disdainful. Party systems have long seemed frozen. Now, authoritarian populists are on the rise around the world, from America to Europe and from Asia to Australia. Voters have long disliked particular parties, politicians, or governments. Now many of them have become fed up with liberal democracy itself. Donald Trump's election to the White House has been the most striking manifestation of democracy's crisis. It is difficult to overstate the significance of his rise. For the first time in its history, the oldest and most powerful democracy in the world has elected a president who openly disdains basic constitutional norms, somebody who left his supporters in suspense whether he would accept the outcome of the election, who called for his main political opponent to be jailed, and who has consistently favored the country's authoritarian adversaries over its democratic allies. Even if Trump should eventually be constrained by the checks on his power, the willingness of the American people to elect a would-be authoritarian to the highest office in the land is a very...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?